on the airplane.
Fart farts, dude. I'm sorry to cut you
Go
off.
ahead, please. It's a story about. It's a 9-minute story about farts. You can cut me off.
No. I'm gonna jump in with a story about farts. One of a church fart, unbelievably funny. School fart,
my God.
School fart and church fart, top unmatched
For sure.
But one night on the ND trip, me and 3 of my friends were sharing a hotel room with my one friend's uncle, who had come with us, and he had been drinking a little. So he was like pretty much passed out. Dude, my friend Dusty did exactly what you did, like fart every 40 seconds, as hard and loud as he could, and he kept putting his ass against the hotel wall. He would be like, oh, God. And he would get up. He would laugh so hard. Dude.
Your uncles are rusty.
The uncle was asleep. And we kept trying to wake him up with the farts that were the loudest fucking farts. And against a wall. It was one of those where you had to, like,
against a hotel wall.
Against a hotel wall, and like trying to hold in a laugh when that was good. It was I think we did it for like an hour, just the loudest farts.
Dude, holding in a fart laugh is nirvana.
Oh, man.
It's like the highest state of mental.
Really is. It really is, dude.
First of all, I was laughing thinking about, like, uncles are basically fart shamans, dude. He should have fucking. He's probably awake the whole time.
He was probably awake, just like, yes, young men. Yes, these are growing young men. Dude,
nice.
I've been kicked out of buildings several times for the fart laugh.
Oh, really?
I got suspended
for a fart laugh
in middle school. Dusty again. Dusty farted off a pew during Stations of the Cross. So, like, every year we would always laugh during Stations of the Cross.
It's like supporting a terrorist attack. If someone farts and you laugh in school, they're just like, you too.
You're out.
You're fucking out.
Well, that's what happened. The teacher freaked out because the priest stopped. He's in the middle of fucking Stations of the Cross. And every year we used to always laugh. We'd be like, because it got to the one thing that was like, and the Jews yelled, crucify him, crucify him. So I don't know. We always fucking.
Yeah, that's funny.
But Dusty farted very hard, and she was like, you're going to detention. Or that's a pink slip is what it was. Yeah. And I was like, but Dusty farted. And she was like, that's 2. You don't say that in here. You're suspended.
You can't say fart in church?
Yeah, I guess. I did yell, Dusty farted.
That's true. Well, you were.
I remember I wasn't doing it to be funny.
Wow, your teacher punches piloted you during Stations of the Cross?
During Stations of the Cross, she crucified me. Crucified me.
That's fucked up. So like him, you, and one of your other friends. You're like, you're like the robber.
I couldn't deny him, dude.
True.
I was Barabbas.
Dude, you should have threw a fucking.
O'Connor's such a dumb dickhead.
Is he beeping in?
He's just ringing the doorbell. Here,
let's do it. Chris O'Connor, welcome back to the cast.
Yes, I love you so much, dude.
There we go. We're good.
I'm so glad you're here. I love you.
Yeah. Have you guys spent the whole episode talking shit about me or something?
Not at all. No. Not once. Never. You weren't even brought up once.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, you were.
What's mine?
We were talking about sex tourism, and I said anywhere you go. It's time. Yeah. We were just talking school farts.
We're talking general farts.
And, yeah.
Well, I was telling a very long fart story set across multiple locations. It's basically like the story of my trip to California started with like the 2 days prior to me farting just constantly.
Yeah.
So Shane had a very good story about his friend farting during Stations of the Cross.
And this is Dusty. Dusty
sounds like a good farter.
The best farter of all our friends. And that includes me. And you guys have heard that. I lay down some bass.
You do. The smell, you're not bringing the smell.
No smells, dude. Just all about that bass.
I get the full laser light show, dude. It's all it goes.
You get the fog machines rolling.
Yeah, mine's like Universal Studios. You know they have like the little mouse tails tickle the back of your legs. It stimulates all the senses, dude.
Cinema 4D, or whatever it is.
It's IMAX.
Dusty was also the guy who I told you that he used to shit differently in school. Like he would come up with a funny way to take a shit, and then we would all go watch him shit.
Oh fuck.
Like then the last time we did it, he was holding himself up on top of the stalls with his hands, with his like a
gymnast.
Yeah, and his body in like the shape of an L, so his legs were straight out. Oh my God. Holding himself up like this.
A pike or something like that.
It's a pike when you raise your legs.
And he was like his pants were off. So he's wearing just the top half of like a Catholic school uniform, like just like a sweater vest and a white button down.
That'd be great if his pants were still on but unbuttoned at his ankles and he was like balancing them. His belt was dangling.
Dude, he I just remember so vividly the effort he was making, because that's hard to hold yourself up.
Kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, so his face was like darker. There was nothing funny to this.
No.
For him, there was nothing funny. He was very serious. Just like a tiny turd fell out, and there was like 15 dudes in the bathroom. They're like, "Oh!" And our math teacher came in and was like, "What the hell's going on?" Dusty was up there. Like,
What's he up to now?
He's home chilling.
He's the fucking man,
back
dude.
in Mechanicsburg, balling out.
That's what's up, man.
But yeah, I remember that he farted and I got suspended, and then I went out in the hallway and cried. And
It was all fun and games.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, dude. I was a little old to be crying too.
Yeah.
It was like 6th, 7th grade to be crying at school.
Yeah, well, that was a great injustice.
And like people were walking by. I remember students walking by and seeing me crying, and I was like, "Fuck, fuck." And then I was also just like trying to explain to the teacher, like, you have no idea what this is gonna. Like, I'm gonna get fucked up for this.
Yeah.
Like, you just are writing down my name on a piece of paper that is just an ass whooping.
Yeah.
That was
for
yeah.
sure.
And that was the time I went home, showed my dad. He was mowing the lawn, and I just held up a pink slip,
Oh.
and he just let go of the mower and was like, "Get upstairs." I went up to my room and I was like, fuck. And then I heard him slapping the belt on the way up the steps. And I was like, fuck that, no.
Did you explain to him the circumstances?
Didn't even have, there was no time, dude.
Oh, no.
There was no time.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like that's also my parents' attitude was like they don't want to be involved in school.
Get up on
Yeah.
that.
They don't want to be involved. So it's like even, yeah.
And you got to hear that your kid's a punk.
Yeah, well, it's undisciplined discipline from your parents.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. They're like, dude, why did the teacher call me? And they want to kick your fucking ass. As if you're going to be like, oh, dude, yeah. Should have kicked my ass. Now I'll be so good in school.
Well, I did
Straight
fear the fuck out of a pink slip.
Yeah.
It does work.
So did I, but I still got them all the time.
I got them all the time, too.
Mine, dude, if I came home with the pink slip, it was on site.
Yeah, it was on site.
My dad would see me. It was on site.
Didn't ask why. Just immediately. Just a punch. Usually it was just like a quick punch to like the chest or the arm or something.
Yeah.
Nothing too serious. But on this
The
occasion,
belt
it was
is
the belt.
serious,
But
dude.
he wasn't that serious with the belt.
He just he
was-
rattled your cage.
It was just to scare me. He wouldn't hit me that hard.
It's also terrifying.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
I'm fucking 12. Phil's
Yeah.
jacked.
You're catching
Phil
the
was
belt.
a big boy.
Especially if
This
he's
was the height of his power.
if he's
He was
cracking
like
it.
45.
If he made a circle with the belt and he's cracking it on the way
cracking
up.
it on the way up the
yeah,
steps.
that alone is terrifying.
I made him laugh though when he did that. This is a corny story that sounds fake, but he was like, "Oh, you think you're funny?" He's like, "Do you think you're funny? What are you gonna do the rest of your life thinking you're funny?" And I was like, "I'll be a comedian." And he started laughing and he walked out. Pretty funny.
That is funny.
Yeah,
Should have gave you
but
the
no,
belt.
the shame of like taking your shirt off and laying on the bed to get whipped in the back.
That's enough.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Did your mom ever kick your ass?
Yeah, she would like slap or like hit you or something. But
You ever call the tag team? I used to catch the tag team. Every now and
Both?
again, both parents would be like the fucking the naughty boys.
dude, well, your dad would get tagged in. The first swing from your mom, your dad's tagging in. Because it's probably weird to watch. It's probably weird to watch your wife hit somebody. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, you
It's
gotta
probably
jump
like
in.
uncomfortable, so you're like, all right, I'll take it from here.
Yeah,
I don't want to see you hitting the kids.
yeah. Usually my mom would Herb McGee, but every now and again she would. If I did something that was jacked up enough, my mom would jump in, dude.
Yeah, and I had older sisters that would get fucking rocked.
Yeah, I've
My
watched.
mom would hit the sisters a lot more than me.
I've seen like teenage
Not
girls.
like not like hard, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a slap.
I've
slap
seen
in the
teenage
face.
girls get their ass kicked, and it's uncomfy, dude.
Bro.
It's just like
I saw my dad hit my one son.
wasn't my mom.
I should be ratting him out like this.
yeah.
Yeah, my mom wasn't. My mom didn't jack up any teenage girls. I've been in places where I've seen teenage girls getting beat by the parents, and it's just like, whoa,
Yeah.
this is super uncomfortable.
They thrash about.
Yeah, it's just they don't take it well. the noises coming from it is like,
Yeah.
the dude is just like, whoa, so stop,
Dad, I'm fucking you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
See, then yeah, it's tough
Yeah.
stuff.
My I'll tell the story. Fuck it. My sister was out. She stayed out party night,
Really?
and she lied about where she was. And she even had her friend that she lied and said she was sleeping in her house give her a ride back to my parents' house in the morning. And my dad was like, I'm going to give her one chance to tell the truth. And he walked up to her and he was like, in the front yard. He was like, where were you? And she said her friend's house. And he punched her.
Where?
What, just like in the chest.
Yeah. Not in the chest. I think in the belly. He popped her with a body shot. Yeah. Just on site, dude.
Oh
In the front yard.
God.
In the front yard. She said
my
she came
God.
up smiling, like walking up the driveway, like trying to hide. She was probably in her head like, fuck. Why is he out here? Yeah, I mean, this is the same guy who punched
And he
his
soda
dogs.
Popinski to right in the
Yeah,
belly.
right in the gut, dude. Dropped her.
Oh my god!
And then walked back inside. Let her. Yeah, man.
That's back when you could punch your daughter in the stomach.
Yeah,
dude.
this was what, just a Saturday morning, and
Yeah.
Were you watching
Saturday or
cartoons?
Sunday morning.
Were you just out the
Yeah,
window,
yeah.
just peeking out?
Yeah, dude. Wild.
Yeah. Do you remember what your reaction was to that?
I think I laughed. I think there was no fear. Like when your siblings get hit, it's great.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not on me.
It's so fun to
attention's
watch
not
your
on me.
the siblings
Yeah.
getting beat up or like slapped. I remember watching my mom slap my other sister.
That's
And
pretty.
it was
fun.
great. It was really fun to watch.
Yeah.
One time, Jesus Christ! Now I'm going through these stories. One of them got kicked. And
What kind
rolled.
of kick we talking?
She was already laying on the ground,
Like a
She's being
pre-stunner?
little bitch.
Okay, like a gangbang.
Yeah, like kicked her
initiation.
on the side. No, not a stomp. Like a kick to the side while she was laying
Okay.
down, and she rolled, like with the kick, like
Yeah.
tried to roll away from it and rolled. It was during Christmas and rolled under the tree, and the tree fell. Pretty great with a kick, dude.
Oh, that's awesome. Kick from the maw?
Kick from the maw, I believe.
That's what's up.
I just remember the rolling underneath the Christmas tree and it falling with like all the ornaments and shit.
Oh my god.